One of the questions that I get asked quite a lot is, how do I play the banjo with feeling? Like, how do you play it with style? Typically when we think of the banjo, we're jumping straight into some good old, and we're going straight into it full blazing fast. Even if it's not accurate, it doesn't sound right, our fingers are all over the place, but we're just trying to stay on time and we're just screaming through a song with the banjo. Well, we know, as banjo players, the banjo is so much more than that. And what we want to do is we want to draw out some songs to where we really get a nice smooth sound, or get some feeling in there, you might say, to what we're playing. Now there's a couple of tips I want to give you real quick. Let's take a look. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our fingers here and we're actually going to slide them up. Slide your fingers. Bela Fleck and other guys do this. It gives such a different sound to the banjo. The farther back your fingers are, you're going to get more of a sharp, tinny sound. Which, if you're playing really, really fast and you don't need a lot of movement in the strings, that's okay. Bluegrass guitar players, they'll do the same thing. You drop that close to that bridge back there and you can just cruise. But if you really want to get a different sound, what you're going to do is you're going to bring that up. So we get a, bring it up here. Man, that's a big difference. So what we can do is we can find a really good balance somewhere in between here. Come up here. Sometimes you'll see guys, when they start to work their way up the neck, they'll bring their fingers up. That's because they want more of that hollow sound. So what we can do is we can get our fingers away from just being stuck back here, and we can bring that up. That mellows out, hollows out that sound, so we get a nice, different approach to the song that we're playing. Now let's give it a try. Okay, so let's pull our fingers up here a little bit and try it like that. Whoa, that's a big difference, especially if you're playing a slower song. So what we want to do to add feeling to our banjo playing is to, at times, bring that hand up. And then you can bring it back down. You just sort of find that sweet spot there. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add hammer-ons or pull-offs. If you're playing a measure and you have a note, suppose it is a fourth note or an eighth note, and you're leading from one note to another. If I'm going thumb on the middle, and then second on the middle. Well, if I'm going from that open string to a fretted, I can make a hammer on there. I can go. I can add in a slide. Hammer-ons, slides, and pull-offs. Instead of going, I can go. I can add in all types of stuff. How about this? What if I go, aha. See, I get a totally different sound doing that instead of going, no. That sounds a lot better. If you do that to some of your songs, you can really make the song your own, and you can, oh, it'll just sound beautiful. Try that, see how it sounds. The third thing that we need to do is we need to play something called a shuffle. And that's if you're playing a slower song. What a shuffle is slightly off beat, just by like a nanosecond, barely off beat. So if I'm playing this and I'm going, I have a little bit of a shuffle there. If I play it robotically, I guess that's a word. If I played that, I could go. Now listen to it now. starting to get some shuffle to that. I'm starting to add some feeling to it. Now, whenever you get to a certain speed and you're playing fast, and you're just tearing at it and you're trying not to mess up and you're going as quick as you can, you're going to lose the shuffle. The shuffle is for slower songs. That's the whole purpose for that, okay? So you can hear that we're adding in that do 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 do. So if I take my hand like our first step and I bring it up a little bit and I play that with the shuffle, then what we do is we start to get more feeling to our song. And there you go, my friends. Those are your 3 tips on how to play the banjo with feeling. What are the 3 tips? Let's recap. We're going to take our finger and we're going to bring it up. Pull this up here. There we go. We're going to bring our finger up that banjo right there. Very, very important that we do that. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add hammer-ons and pull-offs and even bends. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of those right now. I've got some other videos on slides and all. But what we're going to do is we're going to add those. That's going to add feeling to your song. Oh my goodness, it's going to be incredible. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to add this shuffle to our picking style. That means not playing it like a robot. What we want to do is we want to have that dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da, that type of beat to it. If we can add that, put those 3 together, we can put them in spots of the song and then take them out. We can really make a song our own and add incredible feeling. Just even like nursery rhyme songs sound so beautiful on the banjo whenever they're played right. So I hope this helped you in your goal to play the banjo with more feeling. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Peace out.